There's a lot of people these days who use their smartphones while walking in the streets. Recently in Sweden, there were so many accidents related to smartphones using while working that the country even made a street sign banning phone use. That's just how serious the problem is. And in Belgium, the sidewalks are divided into lanes of people using smartphones while walking and people who aren't. This is to avoid having people bump into each other. It's great that countries are making rules and street signs to help prevent any other smartphone-related incidents. But I think more people need to learn to put their phones in their pockets while walking. It's a habit we should all learn to build for our own safety. And this is Kevin's Upbeat. Our first song on Kevin's Upbeat for Friday, February 12th was 띠띠빵빵 Beep Beep by BTOB. And hello guys, I'm Kevin. Just like I mentioned in the opening, there have been more and more accidents related to people not looking where they're going when using their smartphones while walking. Now, Sweden even has street signs about smartphone use, and while these rules, regulations, and street signs are great preventable measures to take, the best thing to do is for us to build the habit of keeping our hands off our smartphones when we're walking. All right, this will keep us safe and also keep the people around us safe. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. So let's try to keep this in mind as we walk in the streets tomorrow. Let's get started with the show today, and here's how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju-do Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 88.1 in Sugipo, 101.9 in Daejeong, and we've got terrestrial, the MB as well. If you're in a Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. You can also tune into us from New York in the US, SMBUS.com or SMB Radio. Love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Upbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/beat. You can write your messages in any languages. Today's Mission Impossible winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea, and on part 2, we are going to be back with We Are the World. Yes, every month we are picking Message King, guys, so please send in a lot of good messages. We are waiting. Let's get right into Oppa Neko, Oppa You're Mine by Tahiti, and Noya No, You It You by NOM. Mission Impossible. Today's winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea. Here is your first chance. This actress not only practiced directing for her role in the hysterical drama 장영실, but also trained to learn martial arts. Who is she? Number 1, Park Bo-young. Number 2, Park Gyuri. Number 3, Park Shin-hye. If you know the answer, post it on the Upbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/beat. Now, while you're doing that, here's 눈물, Tears by Chia. And now, the second install on Mission Impossible. She was former member of a group Kara with members Han Seung-yeon, Kwara, and Hoyoung-ji. But the group recently disbanded after some members' contracts ended. Who is she? Number 1, Park Bo-young. Number 2, Park Gyuri. Number 3, Park Shin-hye. If you know the answer, post it on the Upbeat message board at www.arirangradio.com/beat. Let's listen to Like I'm Gonna Lose You by Meghan Trainor, featured by John Legend. Here's your last Mission Impossible hint. She released a collaboration song with electronic rock duo from the airport last June called The Little Prince. She helped write the lyrics and showcase the totally different side of her music. Who is she? Number 1, Park Bo-young. Number 2, Park Hyuri. Number 3, Park Shin-hye. If you know the answer, post it on the open message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Now here is 어린 왕자, The Little Prince by Park Hyuri and From the Airport. Here's a recap of today's Mission Impossible. Number 1 was she currently stars in historical drama Chang Young-sil. Number 2, she used to be a member of Kara with members Han Seung-yeon, Guara, and Ho Young-ji. Number 3 was she collaborated with electronic rock duo From the Airport. Who is she? Number 1, Park Bo-young. Number 2, Park Hyuri. Number 3, Park Shin-hye. If you know the answer, post it on the open message board at www.arirangradio.com/hotbeat. Winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zea, and I'd like to play Jaded by Disclosure. Hit it, check it. All my boys and girls, time to wake up, light it up and start your new day. Come on and hear this fun radio. Listen to what I have to say. I'm K-E-V-R-N, Kevin, who will be hosting hot beat, hot beat, and say hot beat, 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 hot beat. That was Miss Burgundy by Son Seung-yeon. Let's read messages, guys. Kim Ji-yeon from Korea. It's been a while since I tuned into Hotbeat. I think the last time I tuned in was in September. Thank you for sticking out around and being so constant. Even though I've been away for a while, I just 20 this year, and I have lots of worries and lots of expectations and hopes as well. It feels like so weird. I want to listen to Henry's Road Sharp Lie. Yes, well, congratulations for being 20s this year. There are so many things to come, and there's so many things to experience. So, yes, looking forward to, please, yes, don't worry about it. Just whatever it just comes into your life, enjoy it. Yeah. Shoko02 from Japan. My song request today is Charlie Puth's One Call Away. It's almost Valentine's Day. And all I see is a chocolate everywhere. It's a season full of sweet scents. I usually don't like sweets, but chocolate is my one weakness. Kevin, I hope you receive lots of chocolates this year too. I hope so. Yes, I don't know if I'm going to receive a lot of chocolate this year, but hey, I'm looking forward to that. And you too. Get a lot of chocolates on that day. Donna Lee's from USA. This is my first time listening, and this is so cool. I'm supposed to be studying for a quiz right now. I guess I'm distracted. Fighting! Yes, fighting to you too, and thanks for joining our radio. Mew198 from Japan. I'm a little upset at my friend for something, but I feel like she's going to get even more upset at me if I bring it up. So, I'm keeping my mouth shut for now because I don't want our relationship so sore. I guess it's just better for me to not say anything to her, right? No, yes. You know what? Just if you guys can meet up first and talk it out. There's no way, and I think there's no other way than just talking out with each other, try to understand, but don't fight over nothing. Asia96 from Bulgaria. Yesterday I looked at my schedule for second semester. It's killer. I understand that. I have so many classes and lectures. It's so totally awful. 3 days of the week I have autonomy at 7:30 in the morning. Hope I will survive this semester. This is going to change my whole daily routine. I'm even stressed just thinking about it, but I won't despair. I'm gonna work even harder. Opa, can I request EXO's Unfair? Yes, I know, college life, school life is, boring and stressful, but you will make through this semester, so don't get too much stress out of it. And this is 2 songs for you. 길, 샵, 거짓말, Road Sharp Lie by Henry, requested by Kim Ji-yeon from Korea, and One Call Away by Charlie Puth, requested by Shoko02 from Japan. Kill Shop 거짓말, Road Shop Lie by Henry, requested by Kim Jun from Korea, and One Call Away by Charlie Puth, requested by Shoko02 from Japan. Let's hear more from you. Skylove12 from China. My friend told me about Hot Beats, so I'm tuning in for the first time. And it's so crazy to hear your voice. It's almost like you're right next to me, even though you're really far away. If Hot Beat listeners ever got together to hang out one day, we would have people from all over the world. It's so cool to think about it. Please to continue to play great K-pop for listeners all over the world, and keep telling us more about yourself as well. I want to request this, Here I Am. Yes, Here I Am, like the song you requested. And thanks for joining us here in Hot Beat Radio. And yeah, I mean, if we get a chance, if we have an opportunity to gather up from all around the world, it'll be fun. Yeah. Kidzio from Poland. I feel so happy because I've passed all my exams on the first take. Now I have more free time and I'll be able to finally write another chapter of my thesis. I hope I'll be able to finish it quickly so I'll have time just for myself, my family, and friends. My song request is Monster X's Amen. Well, since you passed all the exams, congratulations for that. Well, you've done a great job, but you will do a great job with your thesis as well. So go for it. Sue1006 from Japan. Hi, Kevin. This is my first comment. Recently, I've been trouble because I'm not good at cooking, even though I'm already 20. My friends said to me they seldom cook, and they are also not good at cooking. But I know they're lying to me. I want to be able to cook. I heard you are a great cook, so please give me a beginner like me any tips. My song request is The Moon of Seoul by Kim Gun-mo. You know what? There's actually a lot of recipes out there online. So don't try to do it by yourself. Try to go through with that recipe. All right, first, and you start to get to know how to cook the, for example, stews, soups, spaghettis. Yeah, and then you move on to the hotter and hotter level. That's how you begin your cook. Kim Soyeon from Korea. Much is the start of a new semester, so I went shopping for stationery with my friend today. Whenever I buy new notebooks and pens for the semester, I always tell myself I will study super hard, but I never really seem to follow through. When school starts, I can't help but feel disappointed in myself. But I won't be like this year. I'm going to try my best this year. Fighting! Yes, you will be, and I hope you go through well throughout the semester. Writing to you, Kim Soyeon-shi. Hana88 from Japan. I am supposed to be in Korea right now, but some last-minute things came up, and I had to cancel my trip. I'm really, really sad. This was going to be my first time to Korea. I prepared so much, and I'm disappointed that it never happened. But I hope to go to Korea when the cherry blossoms are in a bloom. So hopefully in April. Kevin, have you ever gone to see the cherry blossoms? I heard that Yeouido is the place to be. I want to request Buska Busker's cherry blossom ending. You're right. Yeouido is the place where you can see cherry blossoms. By the way, there's no cherry blossoms are in bloom, so don't come yet. Come in like April, May. I think it's April. Yeah, late April. Yes. That's when you can see all the cherry blossoms. Now, thanks for all the messages, guys. Here's one song from Monster X, Amen, requested by Kidzio from Poland. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Amen from Monster X, requested by Kidzio from Poland. Here's one last song for part one, guys, and I'll be back in second half with Once Upon a Time. I mean, not Once Upon a Time, Moonshine, yes. We Are the World. This is one last song. Says, Here I Am.
Biggie bounce down, biggie bounce down, biggie bounce, 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 biggie bounce down, biggie bounce down.
Everybody listen to my voice and just follow the beat. Throw your hands in the air like you don't care and get ready to move your body like this, like that, like this, like that. Come on, like this, like that, like this, and like that. Ooh, feels so good.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beats. That was Achu by Lovelies. And let me tell you again how you can tune in. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju, 80.1 in Seogwipo, 101.9 in Daejeon, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you're in the Busan area, tune into EFM 90.5. You can also tune into us from New York in the US by smbus.com or SMB Radio. Also, you can listen to our radio through TuneIn. It's an online radio service with 40 million users worldwide. You can download TuneIn through Google Play or the App Store. Love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on the Hotbeat message board at www.arirang.radio.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. All right, now here is one song before we come back with the segment with Moonshine, We Are the World, Cupid by Oh My Girl. The world is big with many things to enjoy.
The world is big with so many places to see.
Dreaming of traveling or feeling some wanderlust, we'll share some of the best travel tips. We are the world. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our Friday segment. We are the world. World and Moonshine.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
It's Moonshine.
Yes. So it's been
1 week.
It's been a week. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
So how you been? Like it was crazy, I know.
Yes,
Yes.
it's crazy. Mm-hmm. And finally, this week I'm going to Jeju-do.
Oh,
Finally, this week, yes.
Yeah, because last week you said you are going to film.
This weekend.
This weekend.
Yes.
So it's finally it's time for you to spend some good time
in Jeju Island.
Jeju Island.
The black pig.
Black pig.
The seafood.
Yeah, seafood. So you never been to Jeju, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
When you were young, you've been there, but you just can't remember what you've done. Mm-hmm. Is there anything that you would like to try this time around?
This time?
Yeah.
Actually, if I go this time, it's kind of cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
it's windy, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do, actually. Go to spa, I guess.
Spa?
Yeah, the hotel spa, I guess. Because I have to do some research before I go.
So, you don't have any idea?
I wanted to go diving, but my manager said, you can't dive in there.
Yeah, because
especially because it's windy also.
it is windy and it's cold right now. So I guess it's not good.
Yeah, maybe I should just like put my foot in it.
Just dip it.
Yeah, just dip it inside.
And like get the feel of it.
Yeah, and I dived, that kind of stuff.
That kind of stuff. Yeah, at least you tried.
Yes.
You tried to go in there. So, before we start today's We Are the World, we are studying some more Italian. First, we'll review what we learned last week. What was it again? What we learned?
We learned, can you please help me?
Can you please help me in Italian?
What is it, Kevin?
Puoi aiutarmi.
Yes.
Aiutarmi.
Aiutarmi.
Puoi aiutarmi.
But how do you say help? I'm gonna hit you.
Okay.
Because I'm sure you're not gonna get right.
That was really hard. Okay. That was really short, and we.
1, 2, 3.
정말. Yeah. So what was the short one?
Aiuto.
Aiuto.
Yes.
Aiuto.
It's actually. It's very important because it's when you call out for help. In emergency cases, right?
So you don't say boy,
you're like drowning and you're like, boy, aiutarmi.
Could you please help me? No.
You'll probably say like help, right?
Aiuto.
Yeah.
So that's right. But I got the first one right. The full sentence.
Yes.
Boy, aiutarmi. All right. So what are we learning?
We are learning a phrase that you can say after you're done eating your meal at a restaurant and when you're about to pay. This is really important, actually.
This is important.
Usually, I say, bill, please.
Usually,
so
right? When you're at the restaurant, Moonshine, Moonshine is at the restaurant, when he finishes his meal, what do you say? Bill, please.
Mi da il conto.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Mi da il conto.
Yes. This is actually easy.
No, because okay.
Mi da.
That's me, give.
Because this kind of sounds like sconto.
Yes, it does. The bill is conto.
Conto.
Conto actually means
Discount.
paper.
A paper,
Yeah.
okay.
Conto.
Conto.
So it's not sconto.
It's not
Sconto is
mi da
il
conto.
conto.
Mi da il conto. So
But-
mi da is me.
Give me,
me.
yes. Il
The
conto, the bill.
Okay.
Mi dai conto,
Mi da il conto.
yes.
Mi dai
But
conto.
usually Italians say this. You can say it both ways. Mi dai conto or conto per favore.
No,
It's like, bill, please.
Bill, please.
Yes.
Conto
Conto per favore.
per favore. Conto per favore.
So you can say mi dai il conto per favore or conto per favore.
So mi da il conto.
Conto.
Mi da il conto.
Conto.
Mi da il conto. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
So whenever I'm at the restaurant, I'll just say to the waiter, and when I finish my bill,
Yes.
Woo,
You can say the whole thing. Waiter, scusi,
oh yeah, scusi,
scusi, mi da
il conto. Oh,
That'd be perfect.
Yeah.
So you can actually live in Italy now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know how to speak Italian.
Waiter.
Waiter is like scusi.
Scusi,
Excuse
and the
me?
waiter comes.
Yes.
Scusi. That's French. Anyways, mi dai conto, and he will say, yes, here we go.
He'll say si.
See, and then he gives me the bill.
Aspetta un
and I'll
momento,
say,
he'll probably say.
Huh?
He'll probably say aspetta un momento. Let's say wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Aspetta un momento.
And then when it comes the bill, when it comes with
Yes.
the bill,
And you're
I
gonna
say,
probably say,
sconto, discount,
They'll
sconto
probably,
per favore.
Vai via. No.
Sconto per
No.
favore.
They'll probably in a really angry way.
Angry.
No, they won't even look in your eyes.
They'll like stare at like some random
random
ceiling
air.
or some air. Yeah, like
They'll say, no, right in front of you. I bet you 100%.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I'll try to remember that. Mi da il conto.
Conto per favore.
Mi da il conto
Yes.
per favore. All right.
Yes.
So that's in English. Can you please help me? I mean, no. That's
Can you please give me the bill?
bill. Give me the bill.
Yes.
Mi da il
Conto.
conto. Mi da il conto.
Yes.
All right. I'll try to remember that by next week. So where are we traveling today?
Today is part 4 of
Yep.
our US special. We'll
Uh-huh.
be traveling to Chicago and Houston. Let's see
Okay.
what there's to do in these two cities after a short break.
All right. This is Moonshine's song featured by Reddy. 할 것 같아, Baby Maybe. And we'll be back with your messages. All right, that was 할 것 같아, Baby Maybe by Moonshine featured by Reddy. Yes.
Yes.
All right, so we are going to, for part 4.
Yes.
Our US special. And first up, we are going to Chicago.
Chicago
Yes.
Institute of Chicago. I mean the Art Institute of Chicago. One of the biggest 3 museums in the US.
Yep.
This museum is also known as the best art museum in the world. Lots of impressionist artwork from French artists,
Yes.
including Monet, Millet,
Yeah.
Van Gogh, Picasso,
Yes.
Renoir.
Rune.
Renoir. Even have Egyptian mummies on display. Wow. Really?
Yes.
Total of about 300,000
yes.
works of art.
Wow.
It attracts about 160 tourists a year.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
A
amazing.
mummy?
Yeah, a mummy.
I've never seen a mummy in a museum before.
Me either. I
That's,
think I've seen
that's
like
quite scary.
the fake one. You know those like when you go like to the amusement parks. You know that
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
fake mummies looking.
Yeah, but this is real mummy, no?
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely. Yeah.
You sure?
Ew, I don't know.
I don't. That's really,
Maybe they have like the sculpture. Like,
maybe
fake
like the display or something,
display
right?
or something. Yeah.
I hope
They
so.
Probably not like have the real mummies in there. Anyways, Millennium Park, Chicago. Chicago residents to go to leisure spot. The park was built at the site of an old public garage. Was originally named Millennium because it was originally projected to open the public in 2000, but was delayed until 2006. All constructions costs were donation based, and a great view of a lake of Michigan and the skyline of the high-rise building of Chicago. Starting the spring, excluding the winter season, there are many performances and concerts by famous musicians and Chicago Symphony Orchestra throughout the year. Lots of sculptures and structures, including the Crown Fountain, which was designed by Jaume Pollença. Jaume Plensa, with ideas given by Chicago residents themselves. Two huge LED towers about 15.2 meters tall, facing each other. Each screen showing the faces of 1,000 Chicago residents every 13 minutes.
The Chicago Symphony Orchestra is very famous.
Oh,
it's
okay.
very, very famous.
I never actually heard about the.
Yeah, you can actually find it on internet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so definitely. I recommend it.
All right.
All right, Buckingham Fountain at the center of Grant Park.
Yep.
It's also known as a most beautiful fountain in the U.S. Fountains shoot up water about 40 meters high.
Yep.
And is operated from late May to early September.
Oh. Wow.
Wow, that's 40 meters high.
40 meters high. That's how high it is. And there's a Tribune Tower. 36-story Gothic-inspired building that houses major media outlets like the New York Times and the Washington Post. On the outside of the building are copper plates of the first page of the newspapers reporting major news throughout the history, including news like the assassination in Lincoln, and the Great Fire of Chicago, assassination of JFK, etc.
Yeah. Adler Planetarium and Astronomy Museum.
Yes.
As the first observatory and planetarium to open in the U.S. First opened in 1930.
Yep.
Thanks to Max Adler, who invested in over 500 astronomy-related technology. About 2,000 pieces of work are on display that teach people about the history of astronomy, telecommunications, and meteorite discoveries in Arizona.
Yep.
People mostly go to see the moon rock brought back by Apollo 15 that's on display. Highlight of the museum is probably the 3D movie experience. You can see different night skies throughout the year.
Yes.
With all the stars on the first floor at the Sky Theater with a show called The Night Sky Live and other movies.
Yes, that's right. So, you've been to Chicago before?
No, I haven't. I heard it's very, very cold in Chicago.
Is it?
Yeah, it's very
colder
cold
in New York.
Or is it not?
I don't know, because I never heard because I only know the basketball.
Yes,
is what's famous
Chicago
for. Yeah, Chicago basketball team.
Yes,
and I just basically don't.
I haven't been there.
idea.
I haven't been to Chicago. Have you?
Because the ones we mentioned, the museum.
Yes.
The park, Millennium Park, the Buckingham Fountain, and what else?
The Adler.
Adler,
Yes,
and
astronomy museum is I think is quite interesting for me because I never had never had the chance to actually look up these things up.
Wow.
So I want to go to astronomy museum.
Yeah, I want to try that out because this Max Adler is like the first inventor of the first observatory and planetarium. Yes, opened in the U.S. So I think this is a really great place where you can look for the history.
Yeah.
And next we are going to Houston. Now, Space Center Houston, about 40 kilometers southeast of Houston, is one of the bases of NASA and is also a site of the Apollo 11 launch in 1969.
Wow.
Lots to see, but the most notable attraction is Space Center Theater, where you can watch films that show astronauts in action and other things on display at the Starship Gallery, including parts of Apollo and also real-life models of space stations. The feel of space is a computer simulation of operating the space shuttle.
Oh, it's all about space.
Space. Yes.
Sam Houston Park. Reproduced Houston buildings that were built in 19th century.
Yep.
Place where we can spend some time taking a look at the high-rise buildings of Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like a connection between
between
Houston and Chicago.
Yeah.
Montrose, a place where lots of artisans and artists gathers. A lot of love restaurants and cafes and pubs get a feel of a local Houston vibe and culture.
It's probably like the center of what do you call
the arts?
Yeah, the artisans
Artisans,
gather
yes.
up there and make like coffee, maybe tea time together.
Oh.
I think so.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Hola, I just said hola.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, out of nowhere. Galveston Island, about 1 hour away from Houston by car. Much of was devastated by Hurricane Katrina in
yes.
2008.
Oh, no.
The sand is firm and fine, so that you can take your car all the way up to the shore. Lots of people swimming and fishing as well. There is an amusement park nearby and lots of South American Latin restaurants.
Yep.
Highly recommended for people who want to enjoy a quiet seaside village.
Nice. So basically, it's like a.
This is our place, right?
That is our place. Yeah.
Galveston Island.
But I'm just kind of worried that they had the Hurricane Katrina that hit in 2008. Because I never saw a hurricane in real life.
No,
but
me too.
I heard that it is really scary. If you see like the huge
the
storms
wind.
coming
Yeah.
towards you, it's like, you know, have you seen the movie like the storm?
Yeah.
Coming towards
But I
you.
can't really imagine. Because the storm itself, it's not really dangerous, but the objects that fly in it, I think it's dangerous, no?
Yeah, because
Do you
that
actually
will
fly in the
pour-
hurricane?
Pardon?
Do you actually like get to fly in the hurricane? Like,
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't have any idea.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
Have you
know.
seen like those hurricane movies?
yeah,
Like,
they run in the basement.
right in the basement, yeah,
right?
and then everything's just torn apart. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
If that goes like nearby your house, the house is just
Just swipes it away.
swipes it away. Yeah.
I
So
don't-
I guess,
don't wanna
like you said,
experience that. I really don't want to experience that.
Yeah, me either. Like,
It's
no,
scary.
It's scary. So, where do you want to visit the most? Because since you never been to these places, I never been to these places. I never actually. I know the place. I heard the place, Houston and the Chicago, but I didn't have any idea what.
Even though
famous
there was a hurricane in 2008,
Yep.
I would
Definitely
definitely go to Galveston Island.
Galveston Island.
Yes.
This is actually our place.
Yeah, we love the seaside.
Yeah, seaside.
I mean,
Oh.
you can't just.
You can fish. You can, you
Yeah.
can eat seafood.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So, since we are talking about the Chicago and Houston, we'll be right back to that with one song from recommendations from Moonshine.
Yes, this
What are we
artist
listening?
is actually very new.
New.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he started his album in US actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With Eric Bellinger. Yes.
Bellinger. Yes. He's very talented artist. Dean. And his new single "What to Do."
What to Do with Jeff Barnett and Crush. What to Do by Dean, featured by Crush and Jeff Barnett. Yeah, that was a recommendation sprung from Moonshine. And
Yup.
today we are reading some messages you sent in about Chicago and Houston. Yuli 199 from Japan. Houston is a place known to host a lot of festivals and events. You really need to go watch a rodeo, which are also some of the biggest rodeos in the whole world. People ride on the top of the cows and bulls that are untamed and try not to fall off no matter what. The rodeos are held, the restaurants and other attractions nearby get really busy because many people from outside of town or even outside of the out of the country come to watch them. Houston also hosts a various music festivals in spring and fall twice a year. And there are also huge festivals called the Renaissance Festival, which is supposed to reproduce the lifestyle and celebrations of people from the Middle Ages. I also thought Houston was a quiet city, but after looking into it, there is so much to do and see. I definitely want to visit. I never knew Houston is famous for rodeos.
But I actually knew, but I didn't know it was Houston.
Oh.
Yeah, they have the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And I knew it was in
big.
Texas.
Texas,
and,
yeah,
and
Texas.
Houston, right?
Yeah,
Houston,
yeah.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody knew about this, it didn't come in my mind. Yeah, and Renaissance Festival, I think I learned, I've read about this in high school in Canada. It's such a big festival.
Festival, huh?
I think they all dress up in Middle Ages.
Like
the uniform.
Yeah, uniform.
Yeah, and they party. I
blue
think.
and the white and stuff. Yeah.
It's a huge festival, I think.
Oh, interesting.
Yep.
All right. Next message came from Pakhan from Korea.
John Hancock Center in Chicago is really famous. It's the 6th highest building in the world.
All right.
And it only takes about 39 seconds to get to the observatory deck on the 94th floor.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing.
Amazing.
Up at the observatory deck,
Yep.
you can get an amazing view of the entire city, and you can see 3 other states, including Illinois, which is about 80 miles away from Chicago. Another building to check out is the Marina City building, which is in the shape of a corn. 60 floors high and is residential and commercial
Complex building.
complex building.
Yes.
It's quite interesting looking. So you'll always see tourists outside with cameras.
Wow. I never knew they have these corn-looking buildings.
But
in
it's
Chicago.
definitely not like a corn color, right?
Definitely not. I hope
right?
not.
Yeah, I hope not.
They should have like yellowy, orangey.
No,
No.
that would be a bad building.
That would be bad building. Exactly. All right, next message came from Right Tree Zero from China. Every July there's a food festival called the Taste of Chicago, where chefs from all over the U.S., the local Chicago restaurants participate. You can try Chicago-style dip dish pizza. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
and hot dogs. And also try a variety of foods from different countries. You can also catch some live performances in the streets as well. The festival attracts more than 3 million visitors during this time, so you can tell just how huge it is. And if you love food, you should definitely check it out.
3 million visitors?
3 million visitors. Can you believe that?
I can't even imagine 3 million.
Just to eat food.
Yeah, like pizzas and hot dogs.
Oh my gosh, my
3
mouth is
million?
already
Yeah, me
watering
too.
right now.
Sure.
Chicago-style dip dish pizza. They have this here in Korea as well.
Yeah, Chicago pizza.
Chicago
right?
pizza, yeah. Oh my god.
It's actually a real trend.
It is a trend.
Yeah. It wasn't here like long time ago.
Long time ago, no.
It came up like a couple years ago, and it just became like a total trend.
My mouth
And,
is just crazy.
yeah, I just
right
want
now.
it right now.
Oh my gosh. I heard that in Italy, they just, when you order a pizza, that's yours.
Yes.
You cannot touch
No.
like the whole pizza. We share, if we order pizza, we share for slices. But in Italy, you don't share.
But Italian pizzas, they're very very thin.
Thin.
And they don't have much toppings. Because they know they're proud of their products. You know what I mean? Like tomato sauce wise, they know they're the best at it. So they just put
tomato sauce and
just
cheese.
natural ingredients. Yeah, so it's not really complex. Italian pizzas are
just
very
simple.
Yeah, it's very simple and it's very tasty. Like
Oh my
everything,
gosh. You are making me so hungry
Yeah,
right now.
I'm hungry too, actually.
All right, Sumio7 from Japan.
There's a town called Old Town Spring about 40 minutes away from Houston.
Yes.
It's the town that was first settled in by about 150 German immigrants.
Yes.
It's famous for selling many antique and vintage items. Just like the name of the town, you can see a lot of old times items that remind you of the past.
Yes.
All the stores are pretty unique.
Yep.
So it's fun to just look around. There's also a museum in the town, and it's full of old items that the German immigrants used when they first immigrated
Yes.
to Texas.
nice.
I think it's a fun place to visit and look at things.
So we just mentioned the Chicago and Houston today.
Yes.
And since we never been to Chicago and Houston, we got a lot of great ideas about how Houston and Chicago would
Yes.
be like, and also the foods.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like we said right before this message, Chicago pizza is really famous. It was huge here in Korea. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
And when that came in, a lot of people lined
Yep.
up, and we had to wait for 40 to 50 minutes to
The
get
famous
that,
restaurants,
get that pizza. Yeah.
yeah.
But in Italy, do they put a lot of cheese?
No.
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 Just like you said, just
Just
Original, natural
original, natural, like
ingredients.
just enough cheese, but
Enough
they
cheese.
don't put like a pound of cheese on there. So like I don't know why Italians don't think American pizzas are good.
Oh.
Like they have such pride in their pizza because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
their food.
It's their food, yeah.
Yeah. So you know how the U.S. pizzas are very thick.
Uh-huh.
Like
Yeah, they have the thick
Supreme,
doughs, the
thick,
Supreme,
yeah. The a lot of fusion,
toppings,
right?
Yes.
They don't like it. So that's why a lot of like brand names can't come to Italy. The pizza
Yeah.
brands.
You can, yeah, definitely.
Even the hamburger, the biggest biggest hamburger
hamburgers,
brand,
yes,
right?
yes.
It actually came in Duomo Center, like right in Duomo.
Really?
Yeah, and it just got what do you call bankrupt, and came back. Because no one would eat the hamburger. The hamburger starts with the M, right?
Yeah, the M. Yeah.
No one would eat it.
Because like,
Because they have the panino.
What's
The
panino?
panino, Italian sandwiches.
what's
Panino.
I don't know.
You don't know the paninos?
yeah,
Yeah, it's just baguette
baguette.
with ham and cheese.
That's it.
And, yeah.
Just ham and cheese
for
sandwich?
for lunch, light lunch.
Yeah.
Like Americans having a hamburger or a hot dog, we have the paninos, right? So everyone would like say like, why would you eat a hamburger, unhealthy hamburger? They would say, but they actually reopened, and now they kind of enjoy it.
Enjoy it.
Yes, they kind of like enjoy it with their families, you know.
Oh, interesting.
It is.
All right, so we actually toured around Chicago and Houston today. What's the tip for today? Came from JJ Love 09 from Japan.
When I travel, I spend 1 or 2 days going to the famous buildings and attractions.
Yes.
And for the remainder of my time,
Yep.
there I travel without a map.
Without a map, really?
Wow, she's a risk taker.
Yeah.
I just go wherever my feet takes me.
Yep.
It's really different traveling without looking down at your smartphone or at map. I've traveled like this one summer and didn't hit up any of the most famous or popular attractions.
Yep.
But there was the trip that was the most memorable for me. This is because I got to enjoy the trip however I wanted to go to do whatever I want.
Yep.
I really recommend this all my Hoppy family. It's a very refreshing experience.
But it's kind of
It's dangerous.
Yes, without a map, I mean, like, I seriously, like, when I travel alone, I always have to have that certain places that
Yeah, me too. I
need to go, right? Like,
if I have to go somewhere,
Yeah.
I have to take the route.
Exactly.
That I
You
have it in my mind.
yeah. You have to have that certain places in your head or maybe in your phone. Because, like, without a map, I mean, if you're lost,
Yeah.
in like a foreign country, like and even they like, what happens if they don't speak any English?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's dangerous.
It is
So,
dangerous.
well, I would, for fun, I would like you to try it out.
Yeah, maybe like
Some famous places where like, a lot of people.
Yeah.
But if it's like there's not much people and you're alone, and there's like, and if it's nighttime, I wouldn't recommend this for girls and
No.
for people out there who like to travel alone.
Yeah. No.
No, okay. I was saying because like it's dangerous. So.
I would get scared.
Definitely. Without a map, I mean, yeah.
But actually, you can do this in Korea.
Oh yeah, in Korea,
you can
it's
definitely do it
safe.
in Korea.
Wherever you go, it's all open 24/7.
We're not saying this because we're Koreans. We're just saying this because they have a lot of good transportation system.
Yep.
And at night it's like before 9, everything is
Before
open.
9's yeah,
Everything is open. So
Everything
you can
is
do
open,
it.
yeah, for sure.
It's not that dangerous.
for sure. All right, thanks for that tip, but it's a bit dangerous. But thanks anyways. Please continue to send us your own practical travel tips or advice you might have. If you send in a tip, you will have a chance to win a K-pop CD. And where are we traveling next week?
Next week again is
Yes.
part of our U.S. special.
Nice.
We'll be going to Washington. and Boston.
Yeah,
Boston.
Yes.
Boston. Okay.
All right.
If you've ever been to either one of these places, tell us where we can where we should go or what to do. If you're planning on a trip here, tell us about your plans.
Yes.
Leave us your messages with the "We Are the World" in the subject on our message board.
That ends today's We Are the World segment with this song from Fall Out Boy, Immortals. What do you want to hear right now? What would you like me to say? I'm here for you. What you want? Today's request comes from Victory, 17 from China.
It's my younger brother's 20th birthday.
Woo-hoo!
Because he's a boy.
Yes.
It's hard for me to be affectionate towards him and show him I love him.
Love it.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you.
I love you. I'm not very warm or outward expressive person, so I wanted to send him a message here and have you guys wish him a happy birthday and a happy beginning of his 20s.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Victoria 17's brother.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you didn't mention his name. You should mention his name. Anyways, happy birthday to your 20th birthday brother.
Brother's birthday, yeah.
He has a wonderful day today.
Yeah.
And, make him special.
Yeah.
Make him special for this day. This is his birthday.
You don't have to say anything. You just gotta give him a hug and say
give him a hug
happy birthday, brother.
Or you can give, you can,
Sudam.
Pat him
on the head or something, right? He's 20.
20.
His life will be very happy.
Very happy from
You
now
can't
on.
imagine.
Yeah. All right, this is one song from 20살 featured by 한울. 그날 그때 우리, that day, then we. 그날 그때 우리, that day, then we by 20살 featured by 한울. Let me tell you the answer for today's quiz. The answer was
박규리!
number 2. And the winner will be receiving a Polaroid photo of Zell. And here's one song for you. Ken and Honey's Bintam Gab. All right, now it's time to close out with one last song from Soul Stuff and 휘성's 진짜 사랑 노래, Real Love Song, and I'll see you next week, 형.
Alright.
Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. 안녕.
안녕.
ciao.
ciao.
ciao.